Guys, the most amazing thing happened last night. Probably not the best way to start that off, because that gets you all hyped up and you're like, oh my god, what happened? But in trucking, sometimes it's the little things, man. It's the little things. So for some reason last night, I'm climbing around my truck like I do, and I was like, I wonder if there's anything up here, right? And that shelf could probably be cleaned, huh? Gross. And what's this about? Anyways, there was something here. Oh my god, my whole life has changed, guys. I absolutely hate these middle curtains right here behind the seat. Once you close them, the truck feels very, very small. And also, I'm loving not having a top bunk in here, because the sleeper just feels, well, I don't know how I feel about it now that I'm saying it out loud. It's a lot of empty space that you're not using for anything. But it does feel very large in here without a top bunk. Even folded up, they stick out a little bit. Ugh, belching into the camera. Not a good look. Anyways, while I was up on that shelf, look what I found. There was a curtain up there. Yeah. Look at that. And it stayed there all night. Oh my god, my whole life has changed, guys. That is way better. That is way better. So much room for activities. And that, my friends, is a throwback to the very first trucking video I did on YouTube years ago, where I was showing off that trucks have bunk beds. Most of them, not this one. And I said there's so much room for activities. And we just brought it back for this video years later. Oh my god, it was so much nicer in here last night. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Good morning, everyone. How you doing? So there we go, life-changing curtain. You know, sometimes it's just the minor things like that that just make your day. So we're getting ready to go here this morning, hit the road, and get out of the Northeast. I'm not sure where I'll get to today. I got all the time in the world to run. On my 70, I got, for anyone that cares, I guess that's kind of boring stuff, but 36 hours left, and I'm just gaining back, so way more hours than I'm using right now. But today I could just sort of let her rip, get on down the road. I'm thinking I might like to take a 34 this weekend, and I got time to do it, so I just might do that. But I'm kind of wondering, like, okay, where's gonna be an interesting place along the way to do a 34, like where I haven't really seen things before or gotten out and been able to do things. So I'm thinking about that, and there's not a whole lot on this trip. Maybe some cool stuff in the Northeast up here, but I'm planning to be out of that, of course, when it occurred to me. Nashville. Hey, never stopped there for a 34. I might do that. I might check that out, see if I could see some of the stuff there, because I've heard Nashville's a pretty cool town. So I might do that. I might do that because, you know, one thing I'm adamant about being out here on the road is sometimes you've got to just make time to get out and do things and enjoy yourself. And, you know, I'm obviously not in a position to, you know, be blowing all the money or anything like that right now, but I could get out. I could definitely do that. So that's what I'm thinking right now. That would be, at this point, tomorrow, Thursday evening. I could honestly hang around there till Saturday morning if I wanted, and head out and be down to Laredo with plenty of time. So I might do that. If I was a little smarter, I would reset a little bit later. So I'm going into next week with a brand new 70, but hey, you know, we'll make a few sacrifices, I guess, and make that work. And then that drive to Laredo is just like, you know, 2 8-hour days, give or take a little bit. So I'd still be setting my clock up in a good spot to recap for weeks and weeks after that if I needed to. But I just might take a 34. I just might. I mean, I'm gonna have to either way, but should I go all the way to Laredo and take a 34? I don't think so. Why would I do that? That doesn't even make sense. Laredo, what a fun place. So I probably won't. But I'll see how it all unfolds, I guess. What else do I got going on? I am tired. I need that 34, honestly. I am definitely I've been running. I haven't taken a day off since I got my truck. I mean, yesterday maybe counts. I only worked 45 minutes, so maybe that counts. But we've got to be around week 4 now that I've been in the truck. It's time for a day off and to get out of the truck and all that, and just see and do something else and just forget about the truck for a little while. So that's kind of where we're at. It's you got to do it for your mental health, you know. You have to find other things, other ways, other things to do. So I'm gonna do that. Anyways, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe Nashville. That sounds fun to me. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. So I'm gonna get out, have a quick look at the truck, make sure we are good to go. We're gonna get our 21,000 pound load on the road. Oh, I love the light loads, man. That's such a money saver, such a money saver. And we're gonna get on down the road, fellas, and I will tell you guys more. I know people take a lot of interest in the numbers. People that are owner operators or lease operators. I'm trying to put my shoes on, that's why I'm all up in your face right now. Owner operators, lease operators, people that are thinking about doing it, all that stuff, are all interested in the numbers. So I will give you accurate numbers when I have put the last amount of fuel in this truck I need to make to Laredo. Because yesterday I said it's a break-even week, and that's just an assumption on my part, because I'm obviously going to spend a lot less in fuel this week, a lot less in the, not a lot less, but less in the maintenance fund at 15 cents a mile. And we'll see how it all shakes out. So I'll get back as we go through this week. I'll tell you by the time I know what the numbers should be, then I'll go ahead and tell you guys that. It's not going to be impressive. I think it's going to be a little better than break even, but not impressive. Anyways, I've talked long enough. I got stuff to do. I'll talk to you guys a bit later today. Well, I guess that's how we're starting the day. I am 10 minutes into my day. I mean, it happens. There's always traffic out here, of course, stuff like that. It's 31 degrees out there, and you can see just a real light layer of probably ice on the road. So most likely somebody got in an accident. Of course, I don't record people's accidents because, you know, those people are having a real bad day. So I'm not going to get up there and get you some really cool footage of dead bodies or anything like that. But yeah, this is 10 minutes in. Like, I already have my heart set on a 34. I'll still get one. I will. But you know, that's kind of just how it goes sometimes. Of course, it's frustrating. You want to get out and just get on the road and knock out some miles, get on with your day, but it doesn't always work out that way. So here we are, just kind of sitting around. Hopefully it clears up soon. We're about 7 miles from I-95, and hopefully we get through whatever this is pretty soon and get on with our day. But yeah, it's never fun to sit in traffic, of course, and it's early in the morning too. It's only 6:30 here, so a lot more traffic than I thought would be out for 6:30 in the morning. But I guess it don't take long when one person gets in an accident to get traffic backed up and stopped and all that. Unfortunately, that is sort of how it goes. But, not how I wanted to start my day, if I'm being honest with you. I don't have anything in the truck right now as far as like to eat or drink or anything like that. So first order of business is to find a truck stop and get me a cappuccino and a iced tea for later, and maybe a little snack for now. And well, we're kind of just sitting here waiting instead. But whatever, man. That's how it goes. I'm not a fan. Nobody is. Nobody likes sitting in traffic. But you know, we'll see what the rest of the day brings us. We'll see. I cannot wait to get out of here and see some open highway again. It's been one of those mornings. I mean, this is not as bad as it could be, I'm sure. But this is 495 around the Boston area. Oh boy, I am getting anxious. I'm getting ready to get out west and see some open land for a little while. Just set the cruise control, kick back, relax, and have a good day. This is a kind of a frustrating morning, but I think it'll be all right for a little while after we get out of here. Then we got to deal with like what is it, 287 around New York City, which wasn't too bad coming in last time, but we'll see how it is this morning. But I can't wait, man. I am really looking forward to getting out of here. I can only stand to be in the Northeast and even the East Coast for just a little while, and I've been over here for way too long now. How long have I been on the East Coast? Because I was, let's see, I don't even know. It's been a while. It's been a while. And then we ran up here to the Northeast, and I was so happy when that load came into Texas. I was like, yes, get me out of here. Get me out of here for a while. It's a beautiful part of the country, and I'm so fascinated by it, with how different it is from other parts of the country. But does anybody else start to feel like claustrophobic over here? Like everything's just like closing in on you, and eventually I feel like I can't breathe, and there's just people everywhere, and oh God, just get me out of here. So I'm ready to go. I've got about 73 miles down to that Flying J I stopped at a few days ago. Really nice one. So I'll probably get me a shower there if it's not too busy, or I'll wait till later in the day. But I'd rather just get it done there. Hopefully it's not too busy, and then give me some breakfast and a cappuccino and roll on down the road. But I think they could solve a lot of their problems here with traffic and congestion just by re-engineering the on-ramps. Make them longer, give people time to merge, because people are merging at like 40 miles per hour onto the interstate. But the quality of drivers could improve also. You can forget about moving to the left to let traffic on. That's been a whole situation since I've got up here. I've given up. I've stopped turning on the blinker to try to move left, because nobody will let you. As a matter of fact, they'll sit right by you the whole time. So once you get in this right lane, you're just along for the ride. I do try to get out there into that middle lane as much as I can, but it doesn't always work out for me. I follow the speed limit. That's my problem. I generally tend to follow the speed limit. So if I'm the guy going 65 in a 65 zone in the middle lane, then I'm just making everybody else angry that obviously can't read the signs on the road that say what the speed limit is. But I don't like paying tickets, you know. I don't like paying fines for things. I don't like giving away money, so I tend to follow the speed limit. So in places like this, I end up stuck in the right lane for the most part. But I'm ready to go, man. I am ready to get out of here and just, I'm ready to see Texas. Said no one ever, but me right now, I'm saying that. I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel very claustrophobic. It's time to go, and I cannot get out of here fast enough. But I thought I would just vent for a minute while we do the stop and go traffic thing over here. It's not fun. It's not fun. I'm tired of it. It's time to go. Get me out of here. But I'll get back with you guys in a bit when I'm in a better mood. See you now. Well, this poor guy probably don't want to be in my video, but don't worry, we're not making fun of the guy or anything. He didn't actually do anything at all. This truck stop is very frustrating. I am having the most frustrating time at a truck stop I think I've ever had in my life. This one's busy. It's the same one I was at a couple days ago up here in, I don't know, wherever we're at, Maine or New Hampshire or whatever it is. But it is so busy today. It is incredibly busy. Hopefully this, there's a Schneider truck trying to squeeze in behind me. I don't really have much more room to move forward, but looks like he's got it. He's okay, but it was so frustrating. I went in and got me some food. I was starving, so got me one of them breakfast sandwiches from Subway. Do not recommend. I was not impressed even a little bit, but I was hoping they had like an actual like sit-down restaurant or something, because I got a little extra time on this load, so I figured maybe I'll sit down, have some food. And then I was almost done eating. I'm like, well, I better get a shower. So I open up the app, right? The app to get a shower. And it says 5 people waiting. I was like surprised by it. I guess it's just the Northeast, because this time of day in most parts of the country, you can get a shower. No problem. No wait. Nothing to it. Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting and waiting. Slowly getting to my spot where I can get my shower, and the damn Flying J app crashes on me and it won't reload. And like, I know they're calling my shower, right? And I'm like, oh, this app, what the hell is going on? You know, I sound like an old man yelling at my phone. And it was super frustrating. It didn't need to be, but it was. Want to look this way? We could look this way for a bit, sure. Anyways, because I don't want that guy to like see the video and feel like he was like a target or anything. Like I'm making fun of him. He's just fine. I need to clean up my windows like he's doing actually. The vape leaves a film on your windows, and I need to buy some glass cleaner and clean up these windows, but I forgot to do that now that I think about it. But anyways, the damn app won't work, right? Oh, come on. Man, I want to get my shower. I've been waiting like an hour already. I don't know if I can get one somewhere else today. I just don't know. So that app won't open. And so I asked the girl that's cleaning the showers, and she's like, oh, you could just keep trying. I'm like, well, that's great advice. Thank you so much for your help. You're right. I could just keep trying. Why didn't I think of that? So I went up to the front counter and I was telling the people up there, I said, I think it's calling my shower, and I'm showing them the app. I'm like, look, it won't open. It's just stuck on loading. So they were trying to figure out which shower I was supposed to be in. And then they said, go back there and I'll have them just put you in the next available shower. And he gets on his little walkie-talkie or whatever and tells the guy, hey, there's a guy coming back there. And we need to put him in the next available shower, right? So anyways, no one was there. No one was there. So I'm acting like an old man in the truck stop. Like I'm talking right now. I'm like, where the hell is this guy? I'm like having a full-on meltdown in the truck stop because I just wanted my shower. No reason for it. Gotta be honest, no reason for that kind of behavior. I've made fun of that behavior before too, but I was just losing my mind for no reason. No, uncalled for, absolutely. But yeah, I was the old man today standing in a truck stop yelling about why I couldn't just get a shower. And maybe not proud of it, but I get to come here and tell you guys about it, so that's better. At least there's that. I get a little something out of it. But then I came out to, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna throw on another 50 gallons of fuel up here. I'm just trying to keep enough fuel to get me to the cheaper fuel prices, of course. And obviously I didn't use the 50 from yesterday, but we do get a little bit of a discount at Flying J, so I might as well use that, of course. Throw another 50 on and get on down the road. But it is busy in here. I mean, this place is backed up, and it probably for that reason, because when I came through on my way to Maine, I stopped here because it was the last Flying J on my trip, and they probably are all in the same mindset also of doing that. So very, very busy Flying J today. Hoping we can get out of here. What we do have going on here, let me show you if I can. This guy's just fine, right? He's okay. Let's see if we can zoom. Is that the zoom? Ultra wide. That's not zoom at all. There's how we zoom. You see the truck in front of him? That guy is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. So this guy's actually done fueling already. But the guy up front, I mean, he could just be inside. I sometimes go up there too. I'm not saying one way or another what people should do. I don't care. But he might be inside getting him something to eat and drink and all that. But we're all stuck here. And it's like that at every pump. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just today I'm kind of ready to get out of the Northeast. So, of course, everything's in my way and it's frustrating, but that's just the way it goes. But who knows what he's up to. He could just be grabbing stuff inside, or maybe I don't know, it's a fairly old truck, so maybe his company still needs receipts. I don't know. I have no clue. But that's kind of my day. It's a day of just sitting around. There was that accident this morning. Oh, that was funny. As funny as accidents can be, I guess. It was a pickup truck that somehow jumped over the guardrail. So they had one of those cranes, like crane tow trucks out there, like lifting the pickup over the guardrail. And obviously that's not a good day, but what amused me was the camper shell for the truck was laying on the road on the correct side of the guardrail. And for some reason that image was just hilarious to me. Like, a guy hits the guardrail in the pickup truck, which is no fun, but at least the mood was lightened a little bit when his little hat popped off and landed on the road. So you've got a pickup truck barreling over the guardrail, and it popped his little hat off and left it laying on the road. And maybe not funny, but to me, that image is hilarious. So that was amusing for me. But this has been my day. It's like get there, get somewhere, then sit there and wait, and then get a little further, and then sit there and wait some more. And that's all I've been doing all day. Someone get me out of the Northeast, please. Come save me. Come save me. So anyways, I'm going to shut up for now. It's just frustrations right now. That's all this is. That's all this video is just me being annoyed with everything that's going on. I cannot wait to see Open Road. Can't wait. And that'll probably be tomorrow before I really see that, but whatever. Anyways, I'll leave you guys to it. See you in a little bit. Okay, hey, what's up, guys? Just bang out the end of this video for you because it's just about, well, it's getting late is what I meant to say. So boy, we did some trucking today. I don't know how many miles we went. Oh, you know what, I haven't certified my logs for a little while. I better do that. Only 566, but we ran 10 hours, just a little over. Got ourselves out of the Northeast. That's the point. Let me verify these logs before safety's calling asking what my problem is. And I forgot I need to do that. This logbook doesn't remind you. So the truck stop I was at, the guy in the pickup right in front of me, he ended up asking me to back up so that he could back out of Fuel Island. So I did that. I had the room to do it. So he backed out of Fuel Island, and then I fueled up, and then I had to back out of Fuel Island because the guy in the flatbed was still sitting there. So I cruise up, I like go around him, and dude's just sitting in his truck eating lunch. Yeah, smiling and laughing as I drove by. He said he didn't care. It was lunchtime. So he just stopped right there, and he had lunch, and he didn't care what anyone else felt about that. That's just too damn bad. He's having lunch whenever he's hungry on Fuel Island, whatever he feels like he needs to do. So I thought that was pretty funny. I just don't know anymore. It's like no amount of complaining does anything to change it. I was listening to a podcast last week. I don't remember what it was, and even if I did remember, I wouldn't say what it is because I'm not in the business of calling other people out on their stuff. So this podcast, this dude was interviewing this girl that's a trucker, and she was talking about how she always parks on Fuel Island to go get lunch, to take a shower, and all that. And she referred to people that complain about it as Fuel Island crybabies. So obviously there's some sort of culture shift where people think that that's just okay to do, I guess. And if you don't like it, then that's because you're a crybaby. So me personally, I'm not sure that that's how I would approach the situation, but that's kind of the way it went. But yeah, we knocked out the 566 miles today. You know, considering we were coming out of the Northeast, that's not the worst thing ever, but it was a super frustrating day. I mean, just stop and go all the way. I don't mind going to the Northeast, but I want out quickly when I do that. So we got out though. We're in Virginia right now, which I don't think is still considered the Northeast. So we are in Virginia right now, and probably get up. It's about 6 p.m. now, so we'll probably get up, you know, about 3:30. Be ready to roll at about 4, and I'm trying to hit Nashville by tomorrow. See if I can reset. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be a fun place to do it at, instead of like middle of nowhere Texas or whatever. I've been through Nashville, but I'll look around, see what's kind of like cheap to do there, you know, like go see some of the more famous sites and things like that, I guess, if possible. I think it'd be cool. I'm not like a huge country music fan, but there are a few I like. So that's the plan. We'll see if we can get her shut down in Nashville. I'm like 600 miles away, so I should make that now that I'm out of all the nonsense. This is such a light load, 21,000 pounds. I can run the truck at 70 if I need to. I try not to. But 21,000 pound load, I kind of have a destination in mind. I might do that. We'll see how it all plays out. But I guess that's it, guys. We've knocked out another day. Not one of the more exciting ones, but we've done it again here on This Guy Trucks, and I'm sure plenty of you out there that watch me have done it yourself for your day, and you've knocked out some miles and all that stuff. Oh, real quick, yesterday I was talking about the break-even week with the this week, and I only did that based purely on emotion and worst case scenario. You guys know me. You guys asked when I first started doing this channel again if I would give the number. Some of you asked, and I said, okay, let's do it. If they suck, they suck. If they're good, then that's great too. So it'll be Saturday or Sunday before I have this week's final numbers, because I'll have to purchase fuel to finish the trip. So it may end up being that it's not break even. I think I said yesterday that there may be even a little profit involved in this week. But just in case there was any confusion, it was not mathematical at any point. I didn't do any math to come up with that. It was just kind of more of like a kick in the stomach more than anything. I may have reacted emotionally. So we'll look at it Saturday or Sunday and see what the actual numbers come out to. It won't be impressive. So that's just what that's going to be. But we'll look at that then. But that's all I got to say. I'm going to get this video smashed together and put out for you guys. And I'm going to find me something to eat. I'm hungry. Hungry boy. Chubby boy. See you guys later. Bye.